I don't know who told you that. And I'm very sorry that you're not looking at the actual data and you're making decisions based on a false premise. But it's doing a lot of damage. The misinformation out there is just absolutely stunning. I mean, we're being subjected now. Now do you understand why the flow of the fight against bad information is good information and more information? And if you believe information conservatives are putting out is bad information, then put out more information yourself. I'm open to it, ladies and gentlemen. You want to show me studies on chloroquine or remdesivir or whatever that are good or bad, I am open to it. I have no financial stake in these companies. I'm not like a chloroquine fanatic. I just want to see the data. That's all. I'm telling you the data you're getting now about what's going on in many of these states by the media is outrageously off base. I'm getting these calls constantly about this. There's a state of panic in Florida. It's like The Walking Dead. Officer Rick is around with the axe and the revolver. People are dying. Folks, do you want to see the actual data or do you want to listen to the media? Florida has a problem. It's largely isolated to South Florida, where we've had a pretty dramatic spike. It is now leveling off. But again, before I move on quickly, here's the data from Statista.com that tracks daily the number of deaths per 100,000 people. It'll be in the show notes, this exact link. If you want to go to just directly there, go to Bongino.com/newsletter, directly to the website, Statista.com. Death rates from coronavirus in the United States as of July 27th by state. Look who's at the top. New Jersey and New York with a staggering, New Jersey's now number one. 178 deaths per 100,000 people. That is a tragedy. New York is number two, 168. Now, for those of you who've been told by the media that New York is a success story, along with New Jersey, run by far-left liberal tyrant governors who jailed gym owners like the Attila's gym guy who dared to open his business. You've been told this is a huge success story, right? Conveniently, again, these states are run by liberals. Well, where's Florida? Again on this, which you've been told is a horror show, Walking Dead style, George Romero. Zombies are out of the ground. Florida's dying. Everybody's dying in Florida. So you'd think they'd be close to New Jersey's 178, deaths per 100,000 people. I had to take two screenshots of the chart because that's how far down Florida is. Throw that up. This is chart 2. If you want to watch again, youtube.com/Bongino. Florida, 27. 27. Deaths per 100,000 people. 27 deaths too many. Obviously, these are human beings. These are not statistics we're talking about. We don't live in Stalinist Russia where they talk about people like they're appendages to the state. But the data, again, ladies and gentlemen, matters. Remember the turkey problem we talked about last week? Data matters. Why does data matter? Data matters because we make decisions based on sound data that impact people's lives. If you're being told Florida's some hellhole that has to shut down again, people are dying everywhere, decisions that will impact people's lives, their businesses, their kids' education, shut down the schools, shut down everything. We have to stop this. We need to be more like New York. New York is 5 times worse than we are. Almost 6 times for New Jersey. They're 6 times worse off than we are. Shouldn't the media be saying whatever happened in New York and New Jersey, don't do that? But that's not what they're saying. Again, if you're not coming here and on other shows, Mark Levin's show and otherwise, you're not getting the truth from anyone. You really believe Florida is the apocalypse and New York and New Jersey, which lead the country by far, it's not even close, in deaths per 100,000 people, are some kind of model of success we should emulate elsewhere. I don't know who told you that. And I'm very sorry that you're not looking at the actual data and you're making decisions based on a false premise. But it's doing a lot of damage.
You just heard Dan Bongino.